And we are back here for our Marymount Saints Day of Giving. And joining us now is Professor Rimkus, who is a chair member of the Department of Biology. And of course, what better way to start off this interview than talking about turtles?
Excellent. So thank you, and I'm happy to do this. So I have some really cool turtle projects that are going on, and all of them support research for our undergrads, and that's the reason that a lot of the faculty members here are involved in research. And so one of the programs, so if I just talk a little bit more about research before I could talk all day about turtles, but if I talk a little bit more about research, so research funding for students in the summer, we have a great summer research program that we've been doing for better part of 15 years. And the students will get a stipend for individually working with a faculty member. And that's a great opportunity to work one-on-one with a faculty member, and those are the kinds of things that happen at a small university like Marymount. So this summer I hope to involve a student in work with some turtles, of course. And so that turtle project that I'm working on this summer has an aspect where we're looking at so all over the nation there are renovations of retention ponds. And so you build a community, you have a retention pond, and over the years, the retention pond attracts turtles. And so now you have turtles in your retention pond, and more years go by, and then the pond stops doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to trap silt and catch all the parking lot water and all that stuff. And in the process, these turtles are sitting there, and it's become their home. And now another company comes along, what they do is they say, well, we got to dredge the whole pond, and it's not doing what it's supposed to do anymore, so let's take all the stuff out of there and fix it. And it's like, well, what happens with the turtles? Right, so this project I'm involved with, what happened was we had this pond. It was about a 4-acre pond, and it had over 1,000 turtles in it. And I'm on record saying I walk out there one day and I go, yeah, I saw about 200 turtles come off the shore over there. There's over 1,000 turtles in there. And the lady I'm with, she starts laughing. And so then I got that on tape later that I could show her. We got 1,111 turtles out of this pond, and we relocated them. And so now we relocated them, and they redid all of the work in this retention pond, huge retention pond. And now we're putting the turtles back. And so the project that I have somebody working on with me in the summer in our student research program is they will be able to go out there with me and do a turtle release. And so we'll collect turtles and put them back in this pond. The turtles that got moved downstream, we'll bring them back up to the ponds where they're at.
And can you talk a bit about the importance of getting the students involved with hands-on research like you've been doing so far?
Yeah, so hands-on research is the stuff, man. It is awesome. So you take a situation where you learn in a classroom, you can only learn so much, and then to actually put a practical application behind something is phenomenal. These students get their hands dirty. They get to see ecology in action. They get to talk about carrying capacity of areas and things like that. And now you go, well, if we move this many turtles and they start to multiply and produce eggs and stuff, what happens over time? And so they get to really put the ideas from classes into action. And again, it's a different level of investment in the university, right? So as a student, how much do you know about your university? Well, if you know more and more faculty members and you've worked one-on-one with them, that ties you to that university much tighter.
And can you talk a bit about how the location being so close to the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. impacts this research and your ability to conduct it?
Sure. So being close to the D.C. area gives us opportunities at the NIH, at NSF, and other locations. We can put students in internships. So everybody's required to do an internship, and when you get to do an internship in those really cool places, it's impressive. And so with so much technology in this area and so much research that's going on, there's excellent opportunities for our students to get involved in those internships. Not to mention hospitals and medical centers and medical settings all over. Our students are involved in some really great internship possibilities. So the key to being close to a place like DC is all the internship possibilities that come about.
And in your program, I feel like it's more tangible than almost any other. But can you talk a bit about what, the donations on this day of giving can help grow and even open doors to new opportunities for your department?
So your donations would go to support that research would be the biggest part that we can see. I actually have alumni that come back and talk to my senior seminar course, my second year seminar course, and we're building in this connection with alumni, and we're hoping that alumni will become donors. And so if you're a biology alum, become a donor. Donate money. Also, come and talk to my class and tell them how you became who you are. Can you look back at your time right before you left Marymount and say, I wish I knew this before I walked out the door at Marymount, because this is going to help my career in some way. So we're looking for this to be a two-way street, getting donations from alumni and other donors. That would be fantastic. And then also an opportunity to continue to engage with our current students at this time.
And you've been here at Marymount for 28 years. I'm assuming that you have a number of alumni who have gone on to do incredible things. Can you talk a little bit about that, and have any of them come back to talk to your current students?
So just this morning, Lori Peacock was in my class via Zoom. She's up in Pennsylvania, and she Zoomed into my class this morning to talk to my seniors in just the way that I had suggested. She's involved in clinical research and does great things, and showed how she moved through all the different companies, and she was a 2003 graduate. Last week I had Shazia Katak, who was a student of ours as well. She's a dentist now, and so looking for different professions to share back with our students, and we love to engage with students. And so before you know it, it'll be the fall time, and it'll be time for homecoming, and I look forward to seeing any of those alumni at that event.
Well, Professor Rimkus, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, and we appreciate everything you do on campus and abroad as well.